Jumping rope isn't just some playground activity for kids. It's one of the few exercises that can completely transform how your body looks and feels. Most people only expect one thing from this exercise, but I'm going to show you what really happens to your body when you start doing it consistently. The first thing that changes, your cardiovascular health. This one may seem obvious, but you're going to want to hear why improving your heart health matters more than almost anything else you can do for longevity. It's not just about fitness. Studies show that cardiovascular health is directly linked to how long you live and how well you age. Better heart function often means better energy, sharper mental focus, and less risk of serious health problems down the road. You can actually improve your resting heart rate significantly with just 10 minutes of jump rope a day. You'll be surprised how quickly your breathing gets easier, even with just a basic speed rope and consistent practice. It doesn't have to be extreme to be effective. This is one of the easiest ways to build cardiovascular endurance without overcomplicating anything. Most people start with short intervals and build up naturally. Jumping rope lights up your heart, lungs, and the entire circulatory system that keeps you alive and energized. You know that person who can climb 3 flights of stairs without getting winded? That's jump rope energy. What feels simple at first quietly sets off a chain reaction, and you'll see one of the biggest shifts that your body will have later on in the video. But have you ever noticed how most people lose their coordination and agility as they get older? Ever seen someone who moves like they're stuck in slow motion? Stiff movements, hesitant steps, zero rhythm? That's not just getting older. That's years of not challenging your nervous system and letting those neural pathways deteriorate. Jumping rope reverses that. To perform it correctly, your brain has to coordinate your hands, feet, timing, and rhythm all at once. That constant coordination retrains your nervous system to stay sharp and responsive. Your proprioception, which is your body's ability to sense where it is in space, also gets a massive upgrade with every jump. This builds real agility in an area that breaks down fast if neglected. If you've ever felt clumsy or uncoordinated, this exercise becomes free neurological training disguised as cardio. After a few weeks, you'll catch yourself moving smoother, reacting faster, and handling physical challenges with more confidence. People might even comment that you seem more athletic, and they won't realize it's just because your coordination fixed itself. And once your coordination starts improving on autopilot, something else clicks into place. Your bone density starts increasing in a whole new way. Forget supplements and complicated protocols. Jumping rope builds the kind of bone strength that prevents osteoporosis and keeps your skeleton strong for decades. Why? Because the moment you start jumping, you're creating impact forces that signal your body to build stronger bones. Every landing sends a controlled shock through your skeletal system. Your bones respond to this stress by laying down new bone tissue and increasing density. These aren't destructive impacts. These are the exact signals your body needs to maintain and even improve bone health as you age. It also strengthens the bones. Most people worry about losing density in your hips, spine, and legs. This isn't about high impact that destroys your joints. It's about building natural resilience through controlled, repeated stress that your body was designed to handle. Research shows that weight-bearing impact exercises like jumping rope are one of the most effective ways to maintain bone density and reduce fracture risk as you get older. And when that bone strength becomes second nature, it unlocks something everybody is chasing after: real, lasting fat loss. At first, it doesn't seem like much. You're just jumping in place, right? But give it a few days and your metabolism will let you know exactly how much work just happened. The best part? It's the kind of calorie burn that tells you something real is changing. It's deceptively simple, but it burns more calories per minute than almost any other exercise. Running, cycling, swimming, they all burn fewer calories than jumping rope when you match for intensity. The jump rope works out your entire body while keeping your heart rate elevated in the perfect zone for maximum fat burning. That's why I said earlier that it will have your body feeling and looking good at the same time. And because it's so scalable, you can go light for steady-state cardio, push harder for high-intensity intervals, or add variations like double unders to challenge yourself even more. You can do alternating foot jumps, high knees, or side-to-side movements. Each variation keeps your body guessing and burning maximum calories. Now, before we move on to the fifth benefit that everyone will love, I want to address something important. If you're dealing with chronic back pain, stiff joints, or you feel like your body just doesn't move the way it used to, you're not alone. Most people think they just have to live with these problems. But what if I told you there's a simple step-by-step system that can help you move pain-free again? I created Reboot Your Body specifically for people struggling with these exact issues. It's a 30-day program designed to restore the movement and strength you've lost, so you can play with your kids or grandkids, get through your day without constant aching, and feel confident in your body again. The link is in the description below if you want to check it out. But anyways, the jump rope exercise is like built-in conditioning that doesn't suck the soul out of you. It spikes your heart rate, challenges your endurance, and keeps your muscles under tension all at once. This combo turns your body into a calorie-burning machine. And because it builds endurance and burns fat at the same time, it's one of the most efficient tools you can use, especially if you're short on time. You can get a complete workout in 15 to 20 minutes with nothing but a $10 jump rope and a small patch of floor. No gym membership, no fancy equipment, no complicated setup, just you, the rope, and the willingness to keep moving. In just a minute, I'm going to show you the top 3 common mistakes you'll want to avoid to get the most out of this exercise. But first, I want to touch on something important that most people don't realize about jumping rope. Your ankle and calf strength get a massive enhancement from consistent rope jumping. Every single jump requires your calves to contract powerfully and your ankles to stabilize your landing. This builds incredible lower leg strength and resilience that most exercises completely miss. This trains your ankles to be more stable and resistant to injury. Your calves, which are some of the most important muscles for walking, running, and even just standing, get stronger and more defined. Over time, this adds up to better balance, fewer ankle sprains, and legs that can handle whatever physical demands you throw at them. Ankle stability becomes incredibly important as we age. Weak ankles are one of the leading causes of falls and injuries. By strengthening them through jumping rope, you're essentially building an insurance policy against future problems. Your ankles become more responsive, more stable, and better able to catch you when you step wrong or encounter uneven ground. Your balance and footwork get a big upgrade from jumping rope. Every jump requires precise timing and body control. You can't just mindlessly go through the motions. Your brain has to stay engaged, coordinating your movements and keeping you upright. Your balance naturally carries over into so many other activities we do in our daily lives. This trains your nervous system to be more aware, responsive, and coordinated. Your feet, ankles, knees, and hips are constantly communicating, fine-tuning your movement patterns with every jump. Over time, this adds up to better athletic performance, more confident movement, and a body that just works better. There's something about jumping rope that makes the world go quiet. You're not thinking about your to-do list. You're not checking your phone. You're locked in. Breathing, jumping, maintaining rhythm. Jumping rope demands presence. You can't check out or slack off without immediately tripping over the rope. And when your calves are burning, your lungs are screaming, and your mind is begging you to stop, but you keep going anyway, that's grit. That's mental resilience that carries over to everything else in life. This isn't just physical training, it's mindset training. And this might be my favorite benefit from the list. Jumping rope teaches you how to stay calm under pressure, how to push through discomfort, how to keep moving when everything in your body says stop. And once you build that muscle between your ears, nothing else feels quite as hard. You develop a different relationship with challenge. You learn that you can handle more than you think. That mental toughness shows up when you're grinding through a tough day at work, dealing with stress at home, or facing any difficult situation. The beauty of jumping rope is it's brutally honest. You can't fake your way through it. Either you can maintain the rhythm and keep jumping, or you can't. There's no momentum to help you, no machines to assist you. It's just you, the rope, and your ability to tolerate discomfort and stay coordinated under fatigue. This builds character in a way that most modern exercises simply don't. A few common mistakes can take away from the benefits of jumping rope, but they're easy to fix once you know what to look for. So here are the top 3 mistakes people make. First, avoid jumping too high off the ground. You only need to clear the rope by an inch or 2. Jumping higher than that wastes energy and increases impact on your joints unnecessarily. Instead, focus on quick, minimal jumps that barely leave the ground. Think about staying light on your feet like a boxer, not bouncing like you're on a trampoline. Another issue is using your whole arm to swing the rope. This tires out your shoulders and throws off your rhythm. It's not about big arm movements, it's about wrist rotation. Keep your elbows close to your body and rotate from your wrists to spin the rope. This keeps you efficient and allows you to jump for much longer without fatiguing. And third, don't forget about your posture. Leaning forward or looking down at your feet means missing out on proper form and risking lower back strain. Keep your chest up and your eyes looking straight ahead. Your core should stay engaged the entire time to protect your spine and maintain good posture throughout the movement. Now you're probably wondering, all right, all this sounds good, but how long and how many times should I be doing this for? Don't worry, I got you covered. If you're just starting out, aim for 3 sets of 30 seconds each with 60 seconds of rest between sets. Use a basic bounce where both feet leave the ground at the same time. Make sure to focus on maintaining good form rather than going fast. Your calves will probably burn and you might trip over the rope multiple times. That's completely normal. As your coordination improves, you'll be able to jump for longer periods. Once you feel more comfortable, you can bump things up to 3 or 4 sets of 1 to 2 minutes each. Reduce your rest time to around 45 seconds between sets. This keeps your heart rate elevated and maximizes the cardiovascular benefits. You can also start experimenting with different foot patterns to keep things interesting and challenge your body in new ways. Let me give you some specific variations you can try once you've mastered the basic bounce. The alternate footstep is where you alternate feet with each jump, like you're jogging in place. This feels more natural for some people and allows you to maintain the movement for longer periods because you're distributing the work between both legs. High knees with the rope is where you bring your knees up toward your waist with each jump. This adds intensity and works your hip flexors and core much harder. Even 30 seconds of high knees will have your heart pounding and your abs burning. Side-to-side jumps are where you jump slightly to the left, then slightly to the right with each rotation of the rope. This works your inner and outer thighs while adding an agility component that improves your lateral movement. Double unders are where the rope passes under your feet twice in a single jump. This is an advanced move that requires explosive power and precise timing. It dramatically increases the intensity and calorie burn. Even adding a few double unders into your regular jumping will spike your heart rate and challenge your coordination. The boxer skip is where you shift your weight from foot to foot with a little bounce in between, similar to how boxers move in the ring. This is easier on your calves than constant jumping and allows you to maintain the movement for very long periods, making it perfect for endurance training. The key with all these variations is to maintain proper form and rhythm. If you find yourself tripping constantly, slow down or go back to the basic bounce. There's no shame in mastering the fundamentals before moving to advanced variations. Better to do the basic movement perfectly than to struggle through complex variations with terrible form. One thing I love about jumping rope is how it builds what I call efficient fitness. This isn't fitness that takes hours in the gym or requires expensive equipment. This is fitness you can build in your living room, your garage, a hotel room, or even outside in a park. The portability and efficiency of jump rope training makes it sustainable for the long term. You're more likely to stick with something that's convenient and effective. Let me give you a simple 4-week progression plan you can follow. Week 1, do 3 sets of 30 seconds, 3 times per week with 60 seconds rest between sets. Focus purely on not tripping and maintaining rhythm. Week 2, increase to 3 sets of 45 seconds with the same rest periods. Week 3, bump up to 3 sets of 1 minute or add a 4th set at 45 seconds. Week 4, try 3 sets of 90 seconds or experiment with one of the variations I mentioned earlier. After 4 weeks of consistent practice, you'll have built a solid foundation of jumping ability. From there, you can continue progressing by jumping for longer periods, reducing rest times, or adding more challenging variations. Some people eventually work up to jumping for 10 or even 20 minutes straight. The beauty of jump rope is you can keep finding new ways to challenge yourself for years. Let me address some common concerns about jumping rope. People often worry that it's too high impact and will hurt their joints. The truth is that proper jump rope technique with minimal ground clearance and landing on the balls of your feet creates less impact than running. The key is starting gradually and allowing your body to adapt. If you have existing joint problems, start with very short sessions and listen to your body. People also ask about what type of rope to buy. For beginners, I recommend a simple speed rope made of plastic or coated wire. These are lightweight, durable, and adjust easily to your height. Avoid heavy beaded ropes initially as they're harder to control. Once you get good, you can experiment with heavier ropes or specialized competition ropes. But a basic $10 speed rope is all you need to start. Be sure to give jumping rope a serious try. Start with just 5 minutes a day, 3 times per week. Focus on consistency over intensity. Don't worry about looking good or going fast. Just work on not tripping and maintaining a steady rhythm. Within a month, you'll be shocked at how much better you move, how much more energy you have, and how much more confident you feel in your body. Your cardiovascular health will improve, your coordination will sharpen, your body composition will change, and you'll have a skill that serves you for the rest of your life.